Hello everyone, so my name is Marielena Pataruk. I'm from 11 Science Class 8 and I'm number 15. So I will start the present about narrative text and keep watching. The meaning of narrative text is a story with complication or problematic events and tries to find the resolution to solve the problem. The social function of narrative text is to amuse, entertain, and to deal an actual or vicarious experience in different ways. The language features of narrative text are using simple past tense, using action verb. This verb is to describe what the subject action, and then using temporal conjunction. This conjunction express relationship with time. The example of this temporal conjunction is before and since. The generic structure of narrative text are orientation, complication, and resolution. Orientation. We introducing the participant and informing the time and place. Complication. We exploring the conflict in the story. It shows the rising crisis and climax. A resolution. In this paragraph, we showing the participant of the story solve the crisis for better or worse. The kind of narrative texts are fable, a story about animal like human, myth, believed by some people, but the stories cannot be true, and a legend, a simple story which relates to on how place is formed. Fairy tales, which are magic stories. Novel is a complex story, and then horror with horror contents. The example of narrative text, Sleeping Beauty. A long time ago, there were a king and queen were celebrating for their baby's birth. The baby was so pretty. Her name was Aurora. The king not only invited the people but also the small fairies. When the people started to fill the ballroom, getting a glimpse at the baby, a small fairy granted wishes. Hello, Aurora. I'm a fairy. I have some wishes for you. I wish for you to have the power of beauty. I wish for you to always happy. And I wish for you. The small fairy's wishes was cut by a shivering black cloud of fog. Everyone in the ballroom frightened. Then Malvins came out from the fog. Malvins was also a fairy, but actually she wasn't welcome here. Hello, King Stefan, said Malvins. Malvins, you are not welcome here, said King. Why? I was so pretty upset to have an invitation to the grand celebration. Perhaps I should make a wish for the baby. Malvins walked over the basket to look at Tin Human. I wish for Aurora to fall in love with any person she meets, said Malvins, but she wasn't done. And one more thing, she pointed. When the sun sets before Aurora's 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on the needle of a spinning wheel, then sleep forever like that, yelled Malvins. No, Malvins, please don't do this, said King. Oh well, the curse will be only broken if she meet her true love, and nothing on earth can break it. Malvins walked out from the castle. In that day, King Stephen took Aurora to a small fairy, and she took care of Aurora for 16 years old in the forest and lived in a small beautiful cabin. Year to year, Malvins always pay on Aurora wherever she went to study this girl. One day when Aurora was 15 years old, she turned round about to saw someone who hid in there. I know, you're there. Just come out. Don't be afraid. I'm just a girl, said Aurora. Then Malvins came out from the bush. Hey, I know who you are. You're my fairy godmother. Yeah, I know you when I was a baby. Your shadow always follow me wherever I go. Malvins and Aurora had been close ever since that day. Every day, they always played together around the forest. One day before Aurora's 16th birthday, the small fairy explained to her about Malvins, about the curse. Then Aurora went to Malvins. Fairy godmother, she yelled, you didn't tell me that I was cursed. The small fairy said that I was cursed by an evil creature. Her name was she forgot. Her name was Malvin, said Malvins. Yeah, her name was Malvins. That you? Asked Aurora. I'm sorry, Aurora. Until I just want to revenge your father, King Stephen. I'm sorry, said Malvins, walked over to Aurora. Don't touch me! Aurora ran off guard on her horse went to the castle. When she arrived in the castle, she looked at the door open and heard a voice called her name, Aurora, and it repeated over and over. Aurora. She followed the voice that took her in a room. In that room, there is a spinning wheel and needle on it. Finally, Aurora pricked her finger on the needle and fell to the ground that slept forever. Malvins went to the castle, took a prince whoever Aurora met. When they arrived in the castle, the prince kissed Aurora, but she didn't wake up. True love isn't real, said Malvin. She walked over to Aurora. I'm sorry, Aurora. This is all my fault. You showed me how to love someone again, and that little broken speech in my heart, you filled it up. And you were all in I needed. Now I lost you, said Malvin, and she leaned into Aurora's forehead and kissed it. But wait, Aurora woke up for her sleep. Malvin's eyes became more glossy now. There's about the story of Sleeping Beauty, and that's all about my presentation. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.